What's up, man? How's it going? Just still setting some stuff up, starting the event lineup. Playing a game right now? Let's see, this is basically going to be the same as my regular lineup, except without my cap. Which is a bummer, because that means I have to play Gleiber a second, but he's been pretty good for me in these event runs, so I don't mind too much. Grinding away. How far are you? Been at it for a while. Hopefully you're close. Let's see who I can start. Take out Johnny Bench. That looks good, I think. Let's get started. Bullpen's kind of weak because I want to try to get some of that, who is it? Raleigh Fingers grind? He's got a lot of saves for common and bronze and silver closing pitchers, and I'm pretty close to finishing the commons for the relief pitchers, so I took out all the relief pitchers for the most part. Yeah, I figured, you know, it is quite the grind. I've put in like multiple days at a time, just like getting the 4 that I have. But it's worth it. It's fun to use them. I haven't been this addicted to ranked seasons in a long time, and this event is fun too, so I don't mind. But I've just been super into playing ranked recently. School's okay. Yesterday's exam wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, so you know, that's a plus. I think the professor made it a little bit easier than he could have. And I've got 2 weeks left after tomorrow until I get basically 2 weeks off, and then the regular semester starts. It's still stressful, so that sucks, but it's a good time. Play some video games in the meantime, so I don't mind. How's work? Do you have work tomorrow morning? Are you gonna be able to stick around for a bit? I know it's like 10 o'clock your time now. I know most people, not most people, but it just seems like a lot of people that are around are Eastern time, so it kind of sucks for them. It's kind of bad timing, but hopefully this weekend I should be able to stream as well. That should be off. So if you guys are available the weekend, or not you guys, but the people that aren't usually here might be able to be here for the weekend, which would be cool. And I'm glad that you will be here for the duration. Feel free to ask any questions. If you want to play a game on stream as well, then feel free to just message me and we can set something up. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Working all weekend. Well, you're here today, so that's what matters. Thanks for the sub, man. Hope you're liking the stuff so far. Ooh, get up. I love facing lefties with a chipper. Nice. Good start. Alex, how long have you been playing MLB The Show, and what's your favorite team? Oh, that was a fat one. Chipper's got like a low-key, very balanced swing. It's just, if you're looking to go center of the field, he can hit a line drive right past the pitcher. If you're trying to pull the ball, he's going to pull the ball, that low and in pitch with him. He really gets his hands in a good position. Just feels comfortable to me. Alright, that pitch I did not expect to hit that well, but that one's gone too. Hitting your pitching tips. Alright, it's 15. St. Louis Cards, nice. It was a bad swing. Didn't need to swing at that. Yeah, for sure. So, what's your very highest like number ranking? Was it like the high Wait, what's DS? Is that 700s? Or is that wild card? Wild card's 600s, right? I guess I should probably know that. Because there's a big difference between like 600 and 700. So I don't want to. Patch got to. I saw CS and my mind went immediately to computer science. That's how you know I go to a tech school. After that, can't get past 700. Okay, gotcha. So, let me know if I'm repeating something that I've already talked about in like videos. I know you just said you subbed today, so you probably haven't seen some of the stuff, but I'm sure you must have seen at least one video to get to this point. But yeah, so generally what I'm trying to talk about throughout my videos is kind of the mindset. And alright, this guy can play. That's why he didn't give up after 2. Thanks, Flatfoots. People liked the video today. I enjoyed it. A lot of people that have been in the streams have heard me talk about that same stuff. So today I talked about like the real hot and cold zones between, or for zone hitters. And it really has to do with the fact that the analog snaps to the corners. So I've talked about that in a few streams, but not necessarily in a video, so I wanted to put that out there. And yeah, so basically the analog snaps to the corners, and you can really get the good part of the PCI on the ball if the analog is in the corner. So it's a lot more effective to pitch where I just threw that pitch now. Well, not where it landed, but where I was aiming it. Those end up being the cold zones instead of like the actual 4 corners of the 2-dimensional plate. Offense-wise, now that there's Immortals, so this kind of depends on what your team composition is. If you have a lot of power, then you're going to be able to open up the whole field. And honestly, with the new, with the patch, so you said after the patch you weren't able to get past 700. So after this patch, it really made contact more important, which obviously you guys have probably seen. And I've really tried to start using, so even though contact has been important for a while, I've still just been trying to hit home runs for like the last couple of seasons. And this season, I really tried to go back to roots, start using the whole field again. And that's been really working for me. And basically, I talked about that in a previous video. Basically, at the beginning of the year, you couldn't hit to the opposite field like with lower contact guys and lower power guys because they would either fly out to like to the warning track, or they would like pop up or do something really stupid, and it just didn't feel comfortable to use the whole field. So before every pitch right now, I'm thinking this is different because they're all common pitchers, so I am trying to hit bombs. But during ranked, so before the pitch is coming, I'm looking at that pitch and I'm just thinking of hitting a straight line drive like right at the pitcher or a little above his head. Or I want to hit like a ground ball to the right side. So now that there's a lefty at the plate, I want to hit a ground ball to the left side, or just a low fly ball to the right side. So it's kind of like an angle. It's just basically, I don't know how to represent it with the space that I have right now, but you'll see if you watch that video about using the whole field, Oppo Power, I believe it's called. So just trying to use the whole field. Now that we have this power and all this contact, you can use the whole field, and it's going to help you with your batting average for sure. It might take down some of your power, but your batting average is going to go up. And for me, my batting average last season was around like, I want to say 240, and for me that felt really low, and I wasn't being as effective as I could have. Whoa, that got some height. I wasn't getting the batting average that I wanted, even though I still had the power. So I wanted to go back and try to be more, you know, just have a better approach at the plate. So yeah, I have my PCI off. It is zone hitting, but the PCI is off. I talk about that in another video. Yeah, this is the 3-inning event. have the PCI off because well, first of all, when I started playing the game in like 2008, they didn't have the PCI, or it was like default off. So I just never like realized it was there for a long time. And then after that, I've tried to go and use the PCI because that's what most people do, and it seems like the intuitive thing to try to do. But to me, it's just like it gets in the way, it distracts me, and it feels like I'm not able to like have as much plate discipline. And I think if you're still trying that Flatwoods, let me know how it's going. It doesn't work for everybody, and it doesn't need to be tried for everybody. But if you're already feeling like putting the bat on the ball is a weak spot for you, then maybe it's gonna help you because. Oh, let me restart that. So do you not use PCI? Whoa. But yeah, I've seen some people that are just really good at putting the PCI on the ball, and I would never tell them or even suggest to them take the PCI off. But some people are both struggling with putting the PCI on the ball and plate discipline, so sometimes it's worth it for them. You want to try to get an advantage in at least one of those categories. Switch on and off, gotcha. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm in the mood where I'm like, alright, I'm going to grind for a little while, so I'm going to turn on the PCI and just practice with it for a little while, and then it just doesn't work. I end up just doing stupid stuff and missing every pitch even though it's there. Alright. No, I use meter pitching. That's also a habit from MVP 05. I didn't play in 05, but like when I first got the game, maybe in 08, 09. Yeah, that's what I was using, the meter pitching, that's all they had. Alright, we got our first quit. So, I know analog pitching is what most people say they have success with, but I've already put so much time into meter that I don't know if it would be worth it for me. It is frustrating sometimes, but... Yep. Alright, let's get into the next game. We are at 19 wins, about halfway to the Jose Bautista card. Let's go check what that Bautista card is. Because if I can get it by like Friday, that might be pretty solid. Jose Bautista, he's going for 88. He's probably going to be like 50 after a little while. I'm not really good at gauging prices, honestly, so just ignore that, but yeah, it's if I can get him fast enough, I can definitely sell him and then try to buy him back later. But I don't even know if I'll have space on my bench. Depends on how fast I can get the rest of these cards. I would like him so I could grind for Babe, because I have 300 something hits left for Babe, for Albert Bell actually. And I don't even have any diamond right fielders, so I have to pick up some right fielders. Rating right now is 904. So I was at like 924. I was in like 6th place in World Series a couple of days ago, and then I lost a game. Then I've just been playing events since. Lifetime rating this year is like top 500, like at the very bottom, somewhere between 500 and 510. And I missed a month, so I didn't get to make it to World Series, but I did make it to Championship Series that month. But I didn't have enough time to make it all the way through. I ended up playing, like, my last game was like a 12-inning game, and this guy walked off with like 2 errors in a row, and then he did a suicide squeeze to win the game. So it was kind of a bummer. Yeah, I put a lot of time into this game. A lot of I don't want to say wasted time, because it was fun. I enjoyed it, but it is a video game. So that's why I'm, among many reasons, why I'm doing this YouTube channel, so that those hours that I spent did not go to waste, that you guys can all benefit from the time I spent in here. You guys, like Flatwoods is talking about how busy he is. He's got, you know, a real job, unlike a college student like me. So he's got a real life going on, and not everybody has the time to put in the time that I've put into this game. And there's a lot of stuff that I think you don't need to put as much time in as you might think. There's certain things you can work on your own, and then there's certain things that if someone tells you about it and you can implement it, you don't have to spend all the time trying to figure that stuff out for yourself. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. So this guy's swinging and missing. I just want to make him look like I'm throwing him a strike. And alright, that was too close. Let's see if he can catch that. It's off his head. Yeah, I was saying I'm just trying to make it look like a strike and then fall off the plate, because it seems like he's going to swing at everything, but he's also swinging and missing. So that's the first thing I'm looking for. This doesn't happen often, that someone will swing and miss that many times in a row to start a game. Maybe he's just warming up or whatever, but if that's something you can identify early on, that kind of dictates how you want to approach your pitching for the near future. And I have PCI on. I just stare at the PCI when it's there. I can't handle it.
One ball, one strike.
So I was talking to Flatwoods like last week or something about hitting breaking balls, because he was mentioning that like there are certain people that will just literally never throw a fastball the entire game. So I'm gonna do some. Well, I'm gonna think about it first. I haven't decided how I want to approach a video on this, but just like a mechanical how to hit a breaking ball kind of video, like that. That's not bad. That was a good catch too. But it was a pretty solid swing, I'd say. So I want to do some things about specifically how to hit a breaking ball, because it seems like it's just something that people are throwing all the time.
Ball in.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands, it wasn't a strike, but if he can get
Ooh.
movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Man, he's getting me to fly out deep. That's another move that you can use, is once you've established inside, you don't even have to throw it as for a strike, but throwing a fastball inside just enough. And you can throw some stuff on the outside part of the plate. And if it hits the side, like if it hits the edge of the plate, I'll show you when I get to the pitching side. So if you're able to get it right here, I don't have a straight fastball, so that's not going to help. But if you're able to get it right on the edge, right on the corner, they're going to either hit a weak fly ball or something to the left side, or they're going to pull it on the ground or something like that. If you get it a little more over the plate, that's where it starts getting dangerous. And especially with tall power hitters, they're able to pull that ball, so like that's way too much over the plate. But something that lands right over the edge can be effective. This isn't too great. I think it got just high enough. But you saw when I flew out with Chipper, that ball was exactly in the corner and actually like a perfectly located pitch in real life. That's an ace pitch right there. But in this game, because of that analog, I was able to get the good part of the bat on it and nearly went yard. If you guys have any specific questions, just let me know. If you guys want to play a game, Alex or Flatwoods, if you're still on here, just let me know. If you want to play a game on stream, do like a live review of gameplay and stuff. I'm thinking of also doing, maybe not a series, but like, maybe a series. Here's a swing. That's another one. That was an ace pitch right on the corner, but snapped right to it. So this guy is actually, oh, that was a little bit off the plate, but I have a feeling this guy is a little bit better than he probably thinks he is. He's giving up some stuff. That one was a little bit more over the middle, but he's probably getting yeah, I killed that one. He's probably getting frustrated unnecessarily. If he is, I don't know if he is, but if he was being frustrated about his pitching and stuff, it's actually not as bad as he thinks. That's another thing that I was talking about today, is that some people are better than they think they are. It's just the game is a little bit different from conventional baseball wisdom. So that's where the time that I put into the game really helps, because it's stuff that you won't be able to figure out without a ton of time unless someone tells you about it. All right. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you leave a like. Ooh, right at him. Helps people find the stream. Relatively small channel right now, hoping to grow a bit. I was getting trigger happy. Excuse me. I was getting trigger happy and I needed to just take my hands off the controller for a sec. There it is. I'm gonna have a hard time taking Dobie off my bench. He's probably gonna be the odd man out, and that's really gonna suck. But he's just got such a smooth swing sometimes. He hits the breaking ball really well for me. That's why I like him. Oof. I think in this event, I've played like 24 games or something, 18 and 6. Get up. That's 3 home runs? No, I had a home run in the other game. Okay. I was going to say, that would have been crazy. What was I saying? Yeah, at this event, it's basically if someone throws Pat Venditti, then I'm going to lose. And if they don't use him, then I'm going to win. I think I'm like 0-5 when I face Venditti. Now he's getting frustrated. But I'm going to show you guys the pitch results after this game, because I want to see if he actually made those bad pitches. I think it was just like one bad pitch over the middle of the plate. The rest were kind of just like those corner pitches that I was talking about. So I want to see if it's actually true. And I don't know if I'll be able to see it in the game history, but we'll try to take a look anyway. Alright, that's a second bobblehead though. That's good. Where is it? Nah, it's not gonna be in here. Oh well. Let's keep on rolling. That guy was he was frustrated. He gave up a few home runs and then he was just raging. It happens sometimes. There are certain people that will rage, and they will try to do like stupid stuff, like stepping off the mound, hitting batters for like 10 minutes, trying to get you to quit. I've heard people of also doing like people doing that for like an hour and a half, where they already lost the game by a ton, but they draw it out so long that they're just trying to get the other person to quit. It kind of sucks. Bad sportsmanship, but people are gonna rage. It happens. Yeah. So you guys probably saw right there, that's the representation of what I was talking about today. The buckshot you could see on the side was the center of that PCI right there is off the plate. Whereas if it's in the corner, the center of the PCI is over the plate. What's up, J-Meds? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Playing some events games right now. We got the first 2 guys to quit, I believe. So we're on our third game. Trying to go 12-0. I haven't gone 12 wins in like a year, so I'm not expecting it. But I've also played some solid games, as long as I don't face Pat Vendetti. That's my only concern. That ball should have been a home run. There we go. Nope. It was a good spot for it. I shouldn't have pulled the ball. Ooh, he's got that hitter, Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp generally kills me, so we're gonna try to not have that happen today. Let's see. I'm trying to pitch him low for now. I'll probably attack him up in the zone if I can get to 2 strikes, but he's being pretty patient. So, alright, that's good. Yeah, I had a good first couple of games so far. Let's see. Alright, that was relatively hittable. Some people will kill you on that pitch. So I'm still trying to be cautious though. I do change how I pitch based on like the aggression and what the person's doing. So that one right there, that one's hard to gauge because it was right on the corner, and like I was talking about the snapping to the corner, but he didn't roll over on it, which indicates that he knows what he's doing as a hitter, and that he's not trying to hit everything for a home run. Sweet dude, 6-1 is nice.
1-1.
I think the best I've done so far is 8 wins. And 6 gets you that silver card. There's a swing. Man, there were a couple days, like the last 2 days, I was just missing that pitch like crazy. I was yanking the PCI all over the place, and was not having a good time. Man. Who'd you get so far, J-Meds? In that grind. You'll see the guys coming up so far. Mike Schmidt to me is an endgame shortstop. Ooh. Jonathan Scope. Man, that was a great card for me. I love Jonathan Scope. Ooh, that sucks. He was a gold at the time I was using him though, so that kind of sucks. He hit a lot of clutch home runs for me, and his arm at second base, even though traditionally you don't need an arm at second base, in Diamond Dynasty, these second basemen, ooh, that hooked a lot more than I thought it would. the second basemen cover a lot of ground in Diamond Dynasty, especially against like hard-hitting left-handed hitters. So I love having a good arm at second base. And Jonathan Scope was that guy for like the first 3 months of this game, or 2 months at least. Nope, go back. Bench. Nen and Wagner, okay. Smart. Going for the closer. Are you going to use Wagner as your closer? I'm just interested to know if people are actually using ooh, ace pitch. I always take that pitch and get aced on it. I thought it was going inside. Ooh, that was hittable. I'm interested to see if people are actually using left-handed pitchers as closers. So obviously, Billy Wagner did in real life, but just interested. Seems like a lot of these guys are right-handed hitters. And I've seen a lot of right-handed pitchers lately. I haven't seen many left-handed pitchers in Diamond Dynasty at all. And in ranked seasons anyway. I've had like 5 at-bats against lefties, which is interesting. Which is good for me because I've been pretty bad against lefties this year. I was looking at my batting averages. I was hitting like 220 or 230 against lefties. And like 260 against righties or something. But bench. So you're going bench and then Piazza, I'm assuming? You're just gonna stick with bench. Flatwoods, did you say you're gonna use Schmidt? Ooh, that was not intentional. Did you say you were gonna use Schmidt as your shortstop? Or are you gonna use both Schmidt and Chipper? I mean, at shortstop. Okay, smart. Because I know you have some stacked talent in that roster. So. Oh, okay. Going straight for Johnny. Interesting. He's good. I mean, like his right-handed hitting, like his hitting against right-handers, is pretty similar to what Mike Piazza's diamond card is. And then obviously against left-handers, it's just amazing. No, okay. I wish they had better cards for the White Sox. They have a couple first basemen. Obviously, they did the Frank Thomas card finally. But like their team epic and things like that, sometimes it just doesn't come in clutch. It's not as satisfying as I'd like it to be. That would be really awesome if like they had enough good cards next year where you could actually fill out your whole like Diamond Dynasty team with like players from your favorite team. I don't know if it'll happen. It might like oversaturate the market and things like that, but that would be cool. Yeah, man. You guys dropped out of first place, Braves. Are you back in first yet? You guys turned that whole like rebuild around really quick. Oh dang, that's good. I've been using like the quick hitting stuff, so I've been like dropping out after the first inning, just so I can get those hitting stats done. And it's really hurt my pitching stats, my pitching grinds at least, because I'm gonna have to go back and do those. But I got those 4 hitters, so it did work out. The nice thing about the hitters is that you can use them immediately and consistently. So I have like too many left-handed pitchers in here. And we'll go Stargell. Pitch and bunt, okay. So you're doing like the exact opposite almost. Not putting out, but pitching and bunting is smart. But I think, yeah, so the reason was, you know, the starting pitchers you can't get consistently because it's going to be random. you're not even guaranteed once every 5 times. So the closer is definitely the move. That's traditionally how you build a pitching staff anyway, is from the closer to the starting staff. So that's smart. Ooh. If you guys are just joining in, welcome. Be sure to leave a like so that people can find the channel and the stream. Thanks for coming by. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. How fast can you get those pitcher grinds? Like 1 game for a pitcher grind, so when you're bunting out, how fast can you do that? Man. Because I thought I was playing CPU games at a rate of like 40 minutes a game, but I just realized that it was actually 30 minutes a game, and I could have been doing a lot more than I thought I was. Because I did the math on it, and I was like, okay, 40 minutes divided by blah blah blah. This is how many hits I'm getting. It's actually faster to do quick hitting, but in a 30-minute game, it makes it. It's actually a big difference. It's not as much time wasted as I thought. So when I do the Albert Bell grind, I might just go for it and do full games for it. What the heck? 10 minutes? So are you trying to go for strikeouts, or are you just trying to get outs? Like pitching down the middle or something like that? Because I think you do have to do strikeouts as one of the missions, right? Kemp. Kemp is my least favorite guy to face. Maybe not, but one of the top least favorites. 10 seconds to get the side out. Oh, he got an amazing jump. I'm not even going to throw the ball. Yeah, when you're doing these grinds. Okay, no. Dive, dive, dive. What? Alright. I could have got it. So are you striking people out in 10 seconds? Because that's just like wild to me. If you're able to do that, you gotta teach me how. Thanks. I definitely got him. I don't know why it ghosted right through him. If he scored that run, that would have been annoying, but I almost got the double play too. And I'm thinking of doing a video on how to beat some cheese plays. So like when people try to jump off second base and then back to second when it's a ball grounded to short. And also some like rundown stuff. Because I was thinking about it, and there are some things that we could talk about in there. And it's just frustrating, you know, to play someone who cheeses like that. And sometimes you just end up doing it back to them because you're just like, all right, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. Level the playing field. But I might do a video on how to beat that kind of cheese. Double play on first pitch and then a pop up. Okay, that makes sense. I always go for strikeouts, so I take forever to do the pitching side. And for some reason, I just cannot pitch to the Rockies, man. Last game, I think I gave up like 7 runs on rookie. And I had the Hoffman card, but I've been getting lit up with Hoffman against the rookie, against the CPU on rookie sometimes. I've blown a couple saves against them, given up like a grand slam. He hasn't been too bad online, but for some reason on rookie, he's like the one guy that just gives up everything. Which is fine if I'm up by like 20. But it's just obnoxious. Remind me next time not to put 5 lefties in the bullpen. Yeah, man. I finally figured out how to get Nolan Arenado out, so that's been fine. But once I figured that out, then Charlie Blackmon started destroying me. The first game after I was done with like my 3-man grind, I was debuting all 3 of my guys, and first game I was like, alright, finally get to stop. Ooh, alright, got some wheels on Piazza. Get to finally get out of course field, and then the first guy I played in ranked seasons, it was an away game in course field. There it is. Nice. It just hung and then right into the center of the plate. I don't know if you could see that PCI, but that was nowhere close to the pitch. The Rangers, interesting. Do they still have Austin Bibbins Dirks? That's one of my favorite baseball names. The White Sox have a guy in their farm system named Edward Tequan Forbes. That's one of my other favorite names. Thanks, man. The swings are feeling good today. Definitely feeling good. Ooh. I was liking how that one looked. Ooh, almost beat it out. The Rangers have some hitters too. I switch between the Rockies, and I switch between the Rockies and the White Sox. It usually depends on if I have lefties in my lineup that can't hit lefties. I'll go against the White Sox. They only have one lefty in the pen, or in the rotation, which is Rodon. And the rest of the guys are like bronze righties, probably a couple commons as well. So I'll go against them. They have a hitter-friendly ballpark. And it's my favorite aesthetically pleasing ballpark as well, because I'm a homer. That's how I do it. I just like the White Sox. I'm a White Sox fan, and I like their field because it's just so like symmetrical, without any like, other than the pinwheels, which yeah, that's kind of wacky. But when you look at like the field itself, to me it just like has the nicest contrast, and the way the color of the grass pops with the color of like the fence and stuff like that. I just love it. Can't get enough of it. Twins field is nice. It's like it's a little like not big, but it feels, I don't know. I've never been there, so I can't say in person. But on TV, it just kind of, I don't know. I don't like the beige as much. The porch, yeah, true. I think I also don't like it because the Sox are rivals with the Twins, and the Twins usually kill the Sox, no matter what year it is, no matter who has a winning record or not. And there's a quit, so that's nice. The Twins just always kill the Sox, so that's probably why I hate that field. The Sox have given up many a lead in that field. We're at 4 wins in 45 minutes, including 3 quits. Yeah, I can't switch the lefty relief pitchers, but I appreciate you reminding me. I can't switch them until I lose. Well, I could lose on purpose, but I'd rather not. So I'll have to keep them in for a while. That would be wacky if I can go 12-0. Or 12 wins at all. Let's say never. I hope so. I wouldn't count on it. History says otherwise, but you know, tonight is a new night, taking it day by day, and I'm feeling it right now. All it takes is one buzzsaw to just kill the vibe, but We're gonna try to keep the pressure on. This guy's got a pretty good team, some power guys, some grind guys as well. Which one is Oak Street Park? Is that a minor league stadium? But yeah, it has to be. It also depends on if I'm doing quick hitting, then it has to be the away team, so I have to play in their stadium, so I can't pick. But that's true. If I'm doing a full game, I'll definitely look into it. Ooh, I just remembered that I pulled a diamond field after a game today, and I didn't check which field it was. So if it's like Polo Grounds or something, I could consider selling it, but we'll see. I'll have to try to check it out later. So you guys have seen some of my gameplay for the last hour or so. Do you have any like specific questions about what I'm doing? I've kind of been on autopilot a little bit, so I haven't been thinking about it too much, but just let me know if you have questions about gameplay or missions or anything like that. I'm not great at missions or like working the market or anything. But good enough to get to where I am, so if you have questions I can answer those. Gold or diamond reds except Joe Morgan. Man. How much does Joe Morgan cost? I've faced him a few times. Not too often, but every time I face him, he's always more dangerous than I thought he was. He always like makes a big play happen. Alright, this guy's swinging at everything apparently. Not playing enough games, yeah. There's a learning curve. But we're gonna see. If I can jump on a game with you at some point next week, we're gonna make you a beast, man. You've put in the time, you've definitely put in the effort. I think there's just something that hasn't clicked yet. Because I was stalking your profile today, Flatwoods. I was going through some of your game history, and I was like, alright. Some competitive games and like a lot of the grinding recently, obviously. But I was trying to get a sense of like some of the event games, online games, I mean, and just seeing if I could find any patterns. But ooh, good play. Saw that coming. Yeah, I just think there's something there that we can unlock. I think baseball's really hard, obviously, but it's also really simple. Especially when you're not working on mechanics. You don't have to worry about swing path. Bruh. That was a good catch. That's two great plays that he made right there. It could be a 2-0 game. And it's not. Ooh, that's true. They do go on sale. The diamonds, I've heard also, anecdotally, that the pack luck has increased a little bit. I don't know if it's true. Ooh, that should have been a home run. Yeah, but sounds like the pack luck has increased. I don't think it's true, but generally the sales correlate with increased diamond prices. So if you have diamonds that you want to buy now, if you have extra stubs right now, you can buy up some diamonds because they're very likely, very, very likely to increase in price, and you can make stubs off of that as well. So I might buy a diamond or two, sit on it. There we go. Focus on the pitcher. Yeah, that's definitely a way to do it. If it works for you, it works for you. There's a swing. That's just one of those reaction corner swings, man. The difference, okay, so this is the difference, right? If you're trying to pull that pitch, you're done. You're going to lose. If you're looking to go up the middle, before the pitch happens, before the guy starts his motion or anything like that, if you're dedicated to going up the middle, you can hit that pitch in the gap like I did. If you're trying to pull that pitch, it's going to be a ground ball. Starting at low. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Nice. There's some congestion on the bases. Good. Line drive off the batter's side. That's an excellent way to picture it. That's gonna probably give you a lot of success. There's another quit. That's the 4th one in this round. Man, I like playing on stream events games. You know, the time I did go 12-1, or it kind of was 12-0 because I lost the first or like the 3rd game or something. The time I did that, I was also on stream, so maybe I'm a better player on stream in these 3-inning games. But yeah, J-Meds, hitting off the batter's eye, or trying to hit the ball off the batter's eye, is a great way to picture it. Right up the middle, level swing. It's a great way to think about it. So, what do you guys think, either of you guys, think is holding you back the most as a hitter? Like, maybe you've tried some of the stuff I've talked about already. Like, for flatwoods, like we talked about, I think the breaking balls are probably going to be the issue, for you. And I'm going to try to think of some mechanical stuff to maybe work on. But if you have something else in mind as well, and then also J-Meds, if you have a thought about what really holds you back from being a better hitter. That's true, yeah, because the good pitchers, good cards for your pitchers are gonna kind of give you a little bit of a handicap as a ranked player online. But these other cards, they don't give you that handicap, so you either have to make your pitch, or if you mess up your pitch, you have to make sure that you've cushioned your mistake, which is another shameless plug to another one of my videos I did. Somebody's setting off fireworks. Alright, that's not how we should start a game. Not to a speedy man like Altuve. I'm gonna throw a sinker. I'm gonna throw 2 sinkers down the middle. I'd rather have him go yard, honestly, than get on base. See, you say that. Oh, I forgot the White Sox were at home. The White Sox played down the street from me. So those were the fireworks from the Sox stadium. They finally won a game using Gallo. That's true, those low vision guys. Gallo, for me, when I face him, I try to throw him a fastball like outside like that, just on the outside part of the plate. And then I'll throw him like maybe a fastball inside off the plate. And then I'll throw him a couple hanging breaking balls. And he just misses it every time. Just throwing that breaking ball down the middle. But I totally lost my train of thought. I think I was saying something, but I don't remember. Not your fault though. Wasn't blaming anybody. I need to go back to settings after this game and turn off the PCI. Oof. High inside, just off the plate. Makes you get out with him. Yeah, if you... Oof, this guy's not really throwing strikes right now. That's one thing for me, hitting those outside pitches, not just like outside, but pitches that aren't over the plate. That kind of thing is more practice, because sometimes you have to catch it at the exact time. Like, you have to flick the PCI right at the right time to be able to hit some of those way outside pitches. So that just takes pure practice. And so that may be where you're right. So to go back to what you were saying, Flatwoods, about just needing to play more games, and that's probably true for hitting breaking balls like we talked about. So I'm trying to connect like the two things that we talked about. And I feel like if that's what you just focused on for your practice, because maybe you're just feeling like, all right, I just got to play as many games as I can, which is useful for figuring out patterns and that kind of thing, but not always for building good habits and mechanical things like that, and it's usually not efficient. So if you are able to, I don't know, get in some situation, like I even mentioned today, maybe even just throwing on a couple CPU games on Legend. Even if you can't hit on Legend, then it's gonna just, it'll make All-Star look a little bit easier, which is generally what you're gonna play on for online games. And like, you know, you can't hit a fastball with a donut on your bat, but when you get onto the plate, you're gonna be able to hit it, right? It's gonna feel a little bit lighter. So the same kind of concept. Maybe you, if you're not able to hit on Legend right now, that's fine, but it'll just make All-Star look a little bit easier. Confidence makes you better, absolutely. So building that confidence, well, confidence balanced with like efficiency and good practice. Right now I'm just out of my mind. I'm gonna take my hands off the controller for a pitch. Practicing, okay, so building confidence, like you can build confidence on rookie when you're grinding and stuff, but it's gonna put you in bad habits sometimes, because you just feel like you can hit every pitch, and all of a sudden you get into a game and then it throws you off. The one thing about Legend versus online, it just, to me, it just stresses me out. Yeah, I gotta get this win, but Legend online sometimes stresses me out if I'm not doing well, because then I start pressing, and what was I saying? And yeah, so then I could get frustrating if I lose the game. There we go. Stay fair. That was a fair ball. It better be fair. That was a fair ball. Once upon a time in Diamond Dynasty, you could, when you pause the game, it would actually make your opponent watch the replay. That's a fair ball. So yeah, if I go on, even if I go on Legend and I'm not hitting as well as I did, like if I hit even worse than I did when I was online, I don't feel bad about it, because it's just a CPU game, right? I don't feel as bad about it. There's a swing. Yeah, we've just been kind of cruising through this event, so kind of turned off my brain. He's not throwing strikes. Who's in now? Ian Kroll. Ian Kroll is pretty bad. For some reason, he just gets hits. He just gets hit around a lot. But I need to be more selective. There's like a 90% chance he's gonna walk me. Although it is a lefty. If it was a righty, he would definitely walk me. So I'm gonna swing. Barely missed it. Duke Snyder, I haven't had good luck with him. There's a lot of times where I feel like I put the bat right on the ball and it didn't work out for me. So just keep on grinding. Good thing is we haven't given up anything yet. And we'll be in a good position for the bottom of the third if we can get these next 2 outs. And I might play matchups. He's got Ian Kroll up next. The pitcher spot. Man, I fed this guy some bad pitches, so he's just missed him. He's got Altuve up next, and then Ted Williams? Billy Williams. I was going to say, I didn't think there was a good Ted Williams in the game right now. Yeah, I mean, confidence is good. It makes you a little bit better as long as you're not like cocky about it and making bad decisions because of it. It'll make you a little bit better than you actually are. But the question is, how good are you actually when you're not in the zone, just kind of like playing averagely for yourself. So you want to be able to improve that baseline before you really worry about the confidence.
1 and 2.
Man,
He's out.
that's true. Sometimes the pitching is what gives you confidence. Sometimes it's not about hitting. Sometimes if you just get the win by pitching better, or even just staying in the game longer, that can be helpful as well. Because I've talked about before as well that when I play ranked seasons against good players, I'd say I'm losing
Ball, that's upstairs.
by the 7th inning most of the time. And I usually win. Ooh, I got a good swing on that. I don't know if I usually win, but I probably come back a lot. Some of it has to do with good pitching, some of it's just confidence. But yeah, like he's saying, it's okay to win 2-0. Because it just makes you want to play more. It's a pretty good record.
1 and 1.
So 22-11, it doesn't sound like you're not capable of climbing. It just sounds like you haven't played enough to get to a little bit higher. Yeah, from what I can tell, it sounds like you're doing pretty well. It's just if you played more games, you'd probably get up a little bit faster, or not faster, but over time, probably would make it there. Because like before this season, I freaking wrecked, man. I went 12-0 for my first 12 games, and got up to like 870 or something. But before that, it would take me like 50-60 games to get to World Series. So sometimes it's just a matter of playing a lot of games. The first test is getting to 800, so that's the main thing. And then once you get to 800, then you've got these, you're going to start facing off World Series players, and you're going to play on Hall of Fame, which just changes the game so much.
That's out.
Alright, what's he throwing? He's only got 3 pitches, so I'm looking curveball.
2 and 0.
Oh, that sucks. I blow a lot of saves too.
Ball, that's it.
Alright, let's let him walk me. I haven't taken any walks, and I told you guys early on that he's going to walk me if I let him. So my hands are off the controller right now. Hands free. I'm going to go to 2 strikes with Griffey because he's a lefty. Although he does have good
Ball 1,
splits.
no strike.
Hands are off. Let him give me the 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
Good pitch.
That's evidence.
That's true. I blow a lot of saves. Now he's starting to hang some pitches, which means the second pitch of the next at bat is going to be a home run. Calling it right now. Second pitch of the next at bat. Never mind. Let's go, boys. Ken freaking Jr. I just got him today, by the way. Or indeed. 6 wins, alright. The first like 10 at bats, I was just having crappy at bats with Ken Griffey Jr. And since then, he's just been popping off. But now we're searching for the opponents over 1800, and I don't think I'm even that high right now. Thanks, man. I've been driving myself insane because I had to do the 400 at bats grind as well at the same time. So I've just been like trying to calculate what to do at what time. This opponent that I face right now is going to be good, between 1800 and 2000. So we're going to have to bring our A game. We got a YouTuber. I wonder if he's on a stream right now. Starting. Oh, look at that lineup. Trout and Martinez and Stargell. Then he's got the broken Killebrew and Gallo. I haven't had bad luck against Killebrew, which is good. Now that I say that, of course, I'm going to give up a home run. But yeah, so I had to do those 400 at-bats with Junior because I had been waiting for the new one to drop. Alright, he's playing in my home ballpark, so that's good. He does smoke lefties, but people get cocky with him, and then I exploit it. So I throw some sinkers. Friendly quit. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I'm just gonna make him wait for a second. If someone offers a friendly quit before the first at bat, I always accept it. In ranked, if I'm playing someone that's that doesn't have a diamond team, then I will also accept a friendly quit after I hit a home run with my first guy. But that's about it. I just got into diamond as well, so I'm a level 3 diamond. That's nice. And let's see these event standings. 1800. Hey, there's Flatwoods. So I'm right at 1800. I don't know how they calculate these event ratings, but it looks like this guy's gonna be good too. Sinkers and splitters are very nice. Sinkers are kind of my go-to pitch this year. It seems like people just have a hard time with them, especially when you go back and forth between sinkers and fastballs. They're always in between one of them. Crap! It's Omar Hernandez. This guy's been in first. This guy was in first place in ranked seasons for like the first month and a half before like Miami Hurricanes pitching rebel started going in. So I got my work cut out for me, but we just have to hope that he misses a few locations and battle. I could ask for a friendly quit, but I'm not going to do that. We still have 2 losses to work with. So if we lose a game to a good player, I don't mind. Did you guys see those numbers? I think it said he had 220 home runs. He's about to go yard right here. No. Do I want to cheese him this whole game? Just not throw him a strike? I might. Depends how it goes on when I pitch next inning. Ooh. Maybe he just thinks I suck, which I don't mind.
That's outside. D-Rod.
I think he's trying to set me up.
Two balls, two strikes.
Alright, let's see how this pitch works against him. This is not a good spot for Chipper, though. Alright. Pass the first test. Derek Holland. He was on the White Sox for a bit. Was it last year? I think so. Oh, that would have been so nice. Oh well. That's smart. Executed that one. He knew I hit it hard, so I was probably looking for it again. Trying to go to right field. He's going to bring in a new pitcher. If he keeps the lefty in, I want to go to right field with a power swing. If he keeps the righty, now he's got a righty. I'm looking slider. I was looking slider, but I didn't swing at a slider. Alright. That's kind of messed up. He didn't have to take that weird approach to the ball, but he kind of got locked into an animation. That was just dumb. Can't shift against a speedy guy like that. Let's go, boys. Get in the gap. That's a run. Alright. We're in business. And that was against Pat Venditti. I'm going to warm up somebody. Let's go... Where's at the bottom here? Thanks, man. Like I said, I've been doing poorly against Venditti, but finally got a good swing against him. Ooh, that could be huge. Let's go up the middle. Be patient. I'm waiting for something over the plate. It's really hard to control with these guys. Either it's off the plate or it's over the middle. So you just have to be patient. Not a bad pitch to swing at, but it was a good... Had some dip coming back with the sinker, and I jammed myself a little bit. Alright. I'm going to continue to cheese. I'm not throwing him a fastball. Balls! Yeah, he was absolutely looking for a curveball. Look at that. The ball's not even on the plate. Catch this ball, please. And it's time for a new pitcher. I don't like throwing lefties against Sanchez, although I will do it here. I'm going to let him give up the out if he's trying to do that. Alright. It's always the wrong move. I always bring a lefty against Sanchez and get killed. This just means we have to put some hurting on the baseballs on the other side of the field. I'm gonna try to get a base runner when I get to the plate. Try to get a base runner and not worry about hitting home runs.
Ball one, no strike.
Is he getting cocky? Leaving his pitcher in? Oh, it is Vendetti, that's why. I'm telling you, man, I only lose against the guys that have Vendetti. It's not even because of that this time. This time it's because of my pitching. But there is a correlation. Good swing. Stayed on that slider. Alright, let's let him walk me. And go to 2 strikes at least. I don't like hitting with Snyder anyway. So I can try to work the pitcher a little bit. Thanks, man. If you believe in me, I believe in me. Oh, that could have been so beautiful. Oh, the first baseman went to get it. That sucks. Alright, for sure, man. Thanks for coming through. Leave a like if you haven't. And I'll see you hopefully this weekend. I'm going to try to stream this weekend as well. Question is, should I bunt here? I might want to. There's enough speed at first that I could bunt. First pitch, actually I'm going to look up and in. I'm going to look up and in. Crap. Bailed out. Alright. So since he's got a switch pitcher, I want to take the guy that I can hit lefties and righties, but so I would go with Stargell or Thomas, but I think Thomas can hit righties a little bit better. And that's why I'm going with him. That was a poor swing. Ooh. He messed up. Playing a guy out of position, that's what you get. Now we gotta make him pay for it. I gotta take some pitches, make him pay. It's very likely that he walks Chipper because he's the only switch hitter I have, and he's probably going to try to go for the lefty-lefty matchup up next. Man. It is indeed a good game. I thought that pitch was just enough in the corner, but it got inside. Jammed him. We do need to sit him down. All right. Still got a good. Okay. Still got to make good pitches on this next guy, which is Chipper Jones. He's looking for a curveball, and he's not looking for a curveball. This is not a great pitch. I'm gonna try to throw it in the dirt.
One ball, one strike.
He's kind of diving, probably where his bat was gonna be. And let's throw a sinker outside. Ooh. Alright. We got those two. We need one more to tie. Vendetti is low, low, low on energy. So he's got to make a decision here. Not smart. Hands are off the controller. Of course he throws a strike. Alright, curveball over the middle of the plate. Bummer. Alright, Pools. Okay. That means I can bring Robles into pinch run. Who is his catcher? His catcher is Piazza. No. It's Gary Sanchez. Question is, do I want to steal against him? He's a lefty pitcher, so I'm probably just going to mess with his head a little bit. Alright. We're in business. Tying runs at second. Mike Schmidt has got to come in clutch. I'm trying to go to right field right now. He's going to bring in a new pitcher, I think. Nope. Maybe. He's got 5 pitches. Sinker to right field.
Counts 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful. He can put 3 runs on the board.
Ball 2.
So expect them to try to
2
get
balls,
him to chase
no strikes.
something out of his zone if he can.
No! Alright. That's 1 loss. It was a good game. Alright, refocusing. And we're trying to get 6 more wins. That's okay. He's a good player. It was an even matchup, I believe. My brother went to study abroad in England, and he didn't clean his room. So my dad's not happy. We also share a room, so it makes me look bad. So what else is new, Flatwoods? I think it's just me and you right now. It says there's a couple other people watching, but it could be the fact that I have like a couple of tabs open. Trying to watch the chat and the chat health. What's it called? Youngest of 3. I am the oldest of 3. Eldest, I think, is the correct term. Same thing.
Counts 1-0.
So I was the first one to leave the house and go to college. My sister's going to be a senior in high school, and my brother's going to be a sophomore in college. But I wanted to stay in the area. My brother and sister both want to leave. I have a feeling that's a common pattern for siblings. I also know some siblings that all live together in college. I went to high school with them, and we all go to the same university now. And all three of them dormed together for like 2-3 years. So it's very interesting. Older brothers, huh? Sure, there was a lot of bullying in there. I definitely used to bully my brother and sister, but we've come to peace with each other. It's all good now. Beat you up. That doesn't sound too fun. I'm not sure that we ever beat anybody up, but there was a short period of time, like last year, where my sister was beating me up. So that was kind of mean. Until you toy. Well, that's good. At least they stopped after you hit 20. So you've had a few years of peace. I'm guessing it's when you were no longer around them. Or maybe they had kids or something. Man, this curveball is nuts. There we go. Can we get some free quits, boys? That would be nice. That was a bomb. Squared it up. This guy sent me a message. Let's see if he's hating. How is your team so good? He's not hating. He's being respectful and a good sport. I'll probably say something like, by spending too much time on a video game. Bummer. Good swing. Did I have anybody warming up? Probably not. It would be a nice surprise, but it's not the case. I would really love to have a right-hander in right now. I was trying to throw it first, and then I threw a pitch instead. Nice. How's the grind coming along, by the way?
One ball, two strikes.
How many hits do you have left for Schmidt? Wait, do you have Schmidt already? I keep forgetting. I think I've asked you this before, but did you already get Schmidt?
Ball one, no strike.
No, okay. How many stubs did I spend per immortal? 3 baseman hits to complete. Yeah. That one's not bad if you have Mark Reynolds. Because Mark Reynolds just carries the whole team. Could I risk it? Nah. Yeah, the third baseman was the first one I did. It was kind of fun, actually. The first baseman actually ended up being kind of annoying. The fun one for me was silver catchers. Because it was just like a bunch of power guys who just hit the crap out of the baseball and don't do much else. I'm going to try to finish out this event run. So whether that's 6 wins or 1 loss, that's probably going to be the end of it. So 6 wins could take another hour and a half. That's kind of my timeline for tonight. It sounded like you said Chase Headley. Alright, for sure. Ooh.
Counts 1-0. No, he's in there, safe.
Let's get this win. Win number 7. Who's this? Victor Robles. I don't think he's going to bunt right here. But he's running. Alright. Finish it out. Win number 7. Let's message this guy back. How much did I spend on Immortals? Let's say about 500k so far. Yeah, sorry. Let's find out what stadium I got today. Because it was okay, Crosley Field. I don't think that's worth that much, but I'm not gonna use it, so I might as well sell it. Not CPU. I'm so used to grinding. Trying to get some events wins tonight. Get that Bautista ASAP. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Oh, I have an ice pack. It's no longer cold. It's just dripping water now. That's not even comfortable. Crush City Bacon Bits. The Texans. Another Derek Holland. He's got that broken Mark Reynolds. It's a good card. Last couple guys have had Ian Desmond as well, which I haven't seen in a while. Ooh, he wants to play in Coors. He's going to need to really bring the pitching today. He's a World Series player, so
Counts 1-0.
no easy pitches. I mean, that was a pretty easy pitch, but I was talking about on the other side. When I'm fielding, I'm going to have to be all in when I'm pitching. Let's go 2 in a row, back to back. Let's go. That one just flew right out of here. Let's see if he just keeps pitching. He's rattled. Ooh, that's what I'm telling you, man. You can't play in Coors. Not in this field. Not in this event. Get up. I don't think anybody's here watching. That's okay. If somebody is, hope you enjoy that little clinic. One more bomb for good measure. He jammed me a little bit. That's not going to be enough. Alright, so this guy's a World Series player. He's sticking in the game. He's feeling confident, so I'm not taking anything for granted. Not much I can do about that. Even if I brought the corners in, same result. I'm going to let him steal. He should have stole. Now he might quit. Not often will you find guys in World Series that quit games. They always feel like they're in it. But it does happen sometimes. All right. Good inning. Delicious. Oh, fastball. There it is, working the fastball with the sinker. Let's warm up a pitcher or two. That pitch was just too low. It never had the height. I hit 1,000,000 miles an hour. Tag him. It rolled back foul. If it stayed fair, I would have had the angle to tag him out. Alright, let's get him going away. I think I mentioned, I don't know if anybody's actually in here, but I mentioned earlier that you can just throw a breaking ball over the middle of the plate to Joey Gallo. That only works if you're throwing with a lefty. Lefty versus lefty. Specifically to Joey Gallo. If you're throwing righty to lefty, no, he's going to hit it, most likely. I'm going to concede this run, but I'm going to try to get the pop-up right here. Let's go low and out of the zone with a sinker.
Count is 1 and 2.
But then right there with a fastball. Okay. Smart. I was thinking he might be looking curveball after I struck him out with a curveball on the guy before. But I risked it anyway. It wasn't a smart pitch. He's got a lot of faith in Derek Holland, even after he gave up 3 home runs to start the game. I wonder if he's just doing it to send a message. Maybe he's trying to do a mission, but who knows? Maybe he thinks he can come back in the 9th, in the 3rd. So we gotta put this game out of reach. He's got too much confidence going in here. Let's make him pay for that one. Who's playing shortstop? Seager. He should have made that play. Nice. Put the game out of reach, indeed. Made him pay for it, indeed. Checking all the boxes we need to check today. Let's get this W. I don't know who I have up in the pen right now, but should warm up somebody. If I leave the guy in right now, I can just get a save. Let's see, a fastball outside. Nice. There's no chance we're gonna get him. Let's hold on to that ball. I have no idea who this guy is, but he's got a funky throw.
Ball inside.
Funky pitching motion. Perfect. It's just deep enough that he might try it. Not with 2 outs in the third. That makes no sense. Alright. Beautiful. That's win number 8. 4 to go.
MLB The Show's coverage of now to the plate, Chipper Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones. On its way.
I think I should just, as a policy, look for a curveball on first pitch from now on. First pitch of the game, anyway. I was using power swing on both of those. Back to X.
Well, that's off the plate.
Man, that hot dog looks really good. Just trying to go yard. Oh, that was his pitch. Piazza's really good at hitting breaking balls. Nice. That was a fair ball. No. It was close. Oh. Who's hittable? I wasn't looking for that speed though. See what we can do. Did I warm anybody up? No. That could be bad. Wind's blowing out too. I'm not trying to go yard though. Just have a good swing on it. It was good enough. Nice. No, go back, go back. Could have made it. Oh, where is he going? Alright, I'm going to go Dobie, and then he's probably going to bring someone up, so I'm going to bring in bench. But if not, I'll swing with Dobie, that's fine. Pick your poison. Let's go. Nope.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ugh. Did he throw another changeup to me?
Batters out.
He just saw me hit a 2-0 changeup for a home run. I'd be surprised if he did it again. Yeah. I just missed it this time. It was the same exact spot as well. And that's a curveball, and that's gone. That was way gone. I thought that was going to be a wall scraper. I mean, he did lean back. That's exactly the pitch I was talking about today in my video. There's another quit. Those pitches on the corners, man. They're going to be bombs. Nine wins. Who's our goal? Is that Tommy Pham in the back there? That's Tommy Pham. That's nice. We're also at 27 wins, which is faster than I expected. We need 8 wins until we get the Bautista. 3 more wins for a diamond, but also for the last bobblehead. Not the last one, but the next one that I need. I'm at 70% of the Stan Musial mission. So if I get the next bobblehead, that'll mean I'll get the 20 win and the 30 win in the same run. So I'll get to 80% of Stan Musial, and I'll just have 4 bobbleheads left, which sucks because I get 3 at the end of this ranked season, and then I'll still need 1 more. So I'll have to play another Immortal event, which is fine. It just means I have to wait a little bit longer. I missed the first Immortal event completely. Let's see. Change this to 9-1 now. I missed that event completely, and now I'm a little behind. And I think I only got 1 bobblehead from the last event, so it hasn't been necessarily the smartest move, but here we are. Where was I? Live control room. Yeah. Alright, 9-1. Trying to get 3 more wins. We've had a lot of quits in here. Not immediate quits, but just beating people senseless until they quit. Yo, Flatwoods, we're at 9-1 now. You missed a game where I had 3 home runs to start the game. I was very sad that you missed it.
On the tag, you're out.
I ended up getting another 2-run home run at the end, but the guy was he was sticking in there. He wasn't gonna quit, and he kept his starting pitcher in there the whole time until finally he gave up that other home run.
Ball, that's out.
And then last game we made the guy quit. It was like 5-0 or something, or 5-1. Hit a 3-run bomb with chipper on a low and away curveball.
Ball. Counted 3-1.
Yeah, today I'm feeling comfortable. I can see the ball nicely, and I'm feeling good. I also feel very confident against these common pitchers, so that helps. Ooh, so close. That pitch was not a strike. It was actually in a good spot too off the plate. There's a walk. I have a feeling one day they're going to make a glitch where that turns into an out. Probably like at the beginning of 2019 or something. Just one of those things that should never happen, but ends up happening. Pedro Brito? No. Jose Alvarado. Get over his head. No. Intentional walk to Pujols, put a runner in scoring position. He is facing the lefty now in Billy Williams. And I could put in a new hitter if I wanted to, but I like Williams against lefties. Let's be patient. Ooh, that was my pitch. Oh.
I got to count 1 and 2.
I'm gonna go contact swing. Should have gone regular swing. This is a much fatter pitch than I thought it would be, and I forgot I was facing a comp pitcher. I've been going to contact swing a little bit more this last few days, I guess. I hit a game-tying home run with Pujols on a contact swing with 2 strikes. So now I'm kind of addicted to contact swing. But I'm still not using it that much, just on 2 strikes occasionally. Alright, this is not going to work. It's being patient right back. There's a good pitch. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Trying to finish out this event run. This opponent seems a little bit tougher than some of the ones I faced, but he has missed a couple pitches, so trying to get those last 3 wins, get us a 12-win reward for the first time in a year. That'd be pretty dope. And trying to get some bobbleheads for Stan Musial as well. I'm gonna throw this a little bit higher. Generally, I don't throw high sliders, although I've noticed like people get a lot of mileage out of them, and they can be super effective. But I just generally don't do it. I feel like if I miss it, that's the reason. If I miss it, especially with meter pitching, it's gonna go right over the middle of the plate, and it's gonna be hammered. Get up. Where's the shadow? Shadow's gone. Man, I thought that was gone when I left the bat, but it did have a lot of height. 102 off the bat. Not gone, unfortunately. He caught it. And that one's not gone either. Squared it up though. I'm gonna power swing. I like this matchup. Let's go, boys. I was looking curveball, that's why I was able to hit it. I was definitely looking curveball. By the way, if you're planning on using the quick menu, make sure it's not for more than 4 seconds. Otherwise it gets annoying to the person. Because sometimes, I don't use quick menu too much. But sometimes people do it and they sit there in the quick menu for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, but like a little while. And then I also have to pause, but you can't pause while the other person's in the quick menu, so that kind of sucks. What's up, Stove? How's it going? I saw you drop the video around the time when I was starting my stream, so I didn't get to watch it, but you had some recommendations on pitchers for going 12-0. Thanks for coming by the way. I know it's probably like 1 a.m. your time, but I guess school's out
Ball, that's inside.
out for the summer. Man,
3 balls.
that was a good pitch release, and it wasn't anywhere close. I have a feeling that sometimes I like flick the PCI, or I mean the analog at the last second, or just let it snap back to its original position. And because of that, I don't get the pitch location that I want. That would have been nasty. Oh, if I got the strikeout on that, that would have been dirty. So non-visit real quick. I think this guy is solid. I'm not taking anything for granted here. This guy, I feel like he's one good swing away
Counts 1-0.
for making this interesting. And my pitchers don't want to cooperate in this game. They will not throw where oh, he's running. He timed it up nice. It was good timing. Well, honestly, I didn't look into the good pitchers. All I know is that if someone throws Pat Venditti against me, I'm gonna lose. That's been the one constant for the games I lost. Ooh, he's out. He's way out. Alright, cool, nice. Thanks for coming through. So I've just been running like the 64 overalls. I picked them all up before the event started. And this run, I dropped all my relief pitchers and put in common closing pitchers, which there's only 5 of them. So that kind of sucks, but I'm trying to do the Raleigh Fingers mission. Yeah, it was 1 out, so it makes sense. He was trying to get to third with only 1 out, right? Yeah, he was trying to get to third with 1 out. So he could set up a sac fly or an RBI sacrifice of some kind. So it makes sense. Man. Yeah, he had no idea who was in center field. But it makes sense. A lot of people. Ooh. Griffey's like the first good arm I've seen in center field. Like some people will play Aaron Judge in center field, but for the most part, center fielders this year haven't had great arms or just guys that could throw people out.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sometimes if I feel like I'm not matching up well with an opponent, I'll take more risks on the base paths.
2-0.
I definitely react. I don't know if it's even... Get up. It's going to be a fly out. Man. Yeah, I react definitely. I don't know if it's possible to really track without the visual PCI. I've tried to do it before. Doesn't work for me. I hate when fielders play deep. I've never seen a situation where it was actually super useful. In this game anyway. In real life it's probably effective. I just don't like when my fielders play deep. I'd like to move them in a little bit, but whenever I go to the defensive shifts menu, I try to mess with something and then it messes up everything. So I try not to mess with it too much, unless it's absolutely necessary. What do I want to do? I want to bring out Victor Robles, and he does not have speed, but I'm going to bring in Johnny Bench in case he gets some speed out there, or he tries to mess around, tries to steal a base, because he did time up really nicely on a guy that didn't have as much speed, and he stole a base on me, so I'm going to hold it a little bit. Yes. Alright. Let's get this win, boys. What are you up to right now, Stove Nasty? Are you grinding, playing some events? Or devoting your full attention to the stream? Nice. Thanks, man. It's feeling good. We're feeling hot tonight. Let's change this title. We are now 10-1. Win, nice. 11th total or 11th in a row? Or like in an entry? That's freaking dope. Yeah, man, Stove's a fun guy. He's one of the I don't watch streams too much, but I like watching his. Good energy. Just a good time in there. 70 games. That kind of sucks. It's only 11:15. That's not bad. Alright, Championship Series. That means they're good enough to hit the pitches he needs to hit, so can't take anything for granted. Well, pitch release was good. I'm gonna have to tone down the effectiveness. That was not. Alright, Billy. Good closing speed. I'm gonna have to slug in this game. But that was a good location. It took me the entire year to figure out that on the standing screen, your rating for your pitching and your speed is flipped. So I couldn't figure out for the life of me why it always said like everybody's pitching is around 70 or 68 or something like that. And everybody had, well, I didn't realize that everybody had like 90 something speed. So then I finally figured out that it's flipped. Nice. Should we ride him for 2? Yeah. I was thinking 3, but he got it around the corner. That pitch was nowhere close. Get deep. Who's at center? I can't tell. JD Martinez. He's got a good enough arm. I just try to tell by like their face shape and their facial hair sometimes. Man. Alright, he's throwing me a slider. Nope. He threw a fastball. Is that enough? I don't think so. It was a good swing, though. I thought it was gone off the bat. And this guy, his pitcher is 4-0 with a 3.86 ERA, which is definitely solid for this event. Let's warm somebody up. I'm going to bring in Howell early. I feel like I haven't used him at all. I've been going like Tim Hill and then Pedro Beto. Come on. Alright. Let's jam him a little bit. Doesn't have to be a strike, but he's got to look inside. Alright, let's throw a fastball on the outside part. This has got to stay outside. If it goes over the plate, we're in trouble. Perfect. And I'm going to go change up low and inside. I was trying to get a strikeout, but that works doubly well. We got some good luck going our way, boys. Do I want to backdoor him with a slider? I think that might be the move here. No. That's too cocky. Because there's too much, there's a lack of control with these starters. If I threw it, if I tried to backdoor him, it would probably go right over the middle of the plate. Ooh. Let's see if I can get him looking inside. Alright. Jammed him just enough. That was so close. Man, we just barely missed a couple home runs. Just barely missed the pitches. Let's go Oppo. Let's go Oppo with Mike Schmidt. Look for something away. It's like he could hear me.
One ball, one strike.
Okay. Alright. There were some hittable pitches in that round, that half inning. I think I was trying to go Oppo too much, and I should have just tried to pull it. Despite Gary's splits, I have to throw the righty against him.
Ball one. Two balls, no strikes.
Tweener. Not sure if that would have been an out. No, I don't think he would have got it. I hope one day that turns into an out in MLB The Show. So I think most, not most, but a good third baseman's going to make that play.
1-1.
There's no reason for it to go under his glove like that.
Ball, that's in.
No confidence. Ooh, got lucky. Got some good movement on a sinker. Just enough. Let's see what we got. Gleyber Torres. Silvino Branco. Bracco? Probably Bracho. Not good. Let's try to get something up the middle. Drop. Does JD actually play center field? Like, does he have a secondary position there? I don't think that he does. My hands are too sweaty now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nice. That was lucky. Got enough of it. Got it into center field. Let's do this. Yes. No. No worries, man. Appreciate your presence.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good take. Oh, do I want to put Victor Robles in? Yeah, I probably do. I gotta score that run to tie. No! Oh no! Brain fart of the year. Oh, looks like I don't get a pinch runner. Bro, that would have been crazy. Let's mess with him a little bit. First base. Boys! Boys! So much luck coming our way tonight. That was nice. Oh man. Let's go. We're going for 12. We're going to take a 1-minute break. I'm going to post on Twitter going for 12. All right, let's change up this thingy. Strike zone cam. I don't want to say you should, but I'm gonna say that I tried to go. So I started this year off playing on. Excuse me. Started this year off playing on Strike Zone 2, which I believe is what you use. I could be wrong. But I started the year off playing on Strike Zone 2, and I wasn't hitting too well. And then I changed my monitor and the Strike Zone 2 to Strike Zone 1 at the same time, so I don't know which one caused which. But then I started hitting really well again. And then a couple days ago, I tried to go back to Strike Zone 2. I could not hit for crap. I could not pick up the changeup at all. I couldn't pick up the breaking ball, anything that was below the zone. I wasn't picking it up. Yes, sir. 11-1. So strike zone cam for me definitely is the move, and I think there's a lot of benefits to it. Strike zone 2 just looks so nice to me, but strike zone 1 is what's gotten me results. So that's the information I can give you. I would say definitely try it. If you haven't tried it, 100% try it first, for sure. Is it going to be the answer? Maybe, maybe not. But there's a lot of things that it does help with, and it's got me the results, which is the main thing. Against guys that throw hard fastballs, it makes me really uncomfortable though. It feels like I'm too close to the plate, too close to the monitor, too close to the screen. And the fastballs really jump on you, but it really helps with hitting the breaking balls. So I don't even know if I've mentioned that to you, Flatwoods. I don't remember if you use, okay, strike zone high. So I don't know how far away that one is, but strike zone for me is what I use. Feels good. Yes, sir. One more win. Man, I haven't been in this situation in a long time. Let's see who we got. I hope I'm the home team. No. Let's hope we're playing in Coors. Alright. This is what it's all about, big boys. Let's jump on him early. Maybe it's just because the meter went all the way to like 100. So this could be anyone from amazing to terrible. So maybe there's someone that wants to quit right away. Oh, so close. I want to warm somebody up. Yo! Dude, everything, the cards are falling. Everything in our favor tonight, boys. Let's go. 12 wins. Who we got? Is that Kris Bryant? Yo! Oh my god. I'm not someone that gets hyped too often. I do get hyped on stream when I'm talking and stuff. But, man, I did not expect this at all. I am pumped. Thanks, man. Thank you guys for being here. That was epic. I only have 5 wins left. I'm just gonna keep playing, you know. Gonna test my luck to see how far it goes. Get the Bautista card as soon as possible. It's only 11:30, so I do have time. I'm sure you guys probably want to go to sleep. So if you guys want to leave, that's cool. But you have to see the 12 wins at least. I can't believe the guy quit. When I saw the Orioles ballpark, I was like, maybe this guy's gonna quit. But that was fun. That was a fun run. There were some epic games in there. Honestly, I might go back and watch this event just to see what happened. We got a lot of quits, but we had some battles at the end as well. Yeah, for sure. If you gotta head out, I understand. And I appreciate you guys being here. I think Stove Nasty, he said he was falling asleep, but he was gonna participate where he could. Thanks, man. Man, I gotta go back to Battle Royale now. Maybe just enough confidence to start winning some of those 3 games. But we'll see. Man, Kris Bryant as well. Sweet. Oh man, I'm feeling good. Thanks for coming through, man. I'll see you later. Oh, another Orioles park. Maybe another quit. Let's go, boys. 2 in a row. They're scared. Oh, I gotta change the title now. 13-1. Start up a new game. 4 games left. How many quits do you think we can get in a row? Like, not forced quits, but just the dude leaves for no reason. Nobody's playing anymore. These rating meters keep going up and up. I can't see where I am. 2075. Okay. 42nd place. Not bad, not bad. This guy's 8-0. These guys all went 35 and 8. This event's fun, man. Some people hate it because it's just bombs after bombs, but when you're the one hitting the bombs, I don't mind. The Home Run Derby seedings have been released. Left side of the bracket is Jesus Aguilar versus Rhys Hoskins, and Alex Bregman versus Kyle Schwarber. Then on the right side of the bracket, we have Bryce Harper versus Freddie Freeman. That's interesting. I didn't know Freeman was going to be in it. I hope he does it his way. Like, he goes left center field for home runs or something. I'm sure he pulls home runs in real life, but if he tries to pull home runs, he's just too good of a hitter to be in this event. And I hope it doesn't ruin him. And Schwarber's been doing better, and I hope it doesn't ruin him to become the player he was last year because he's on my fantasy team. Javier Baez will be interesting. But some of these guys are just good hitters. Like Bryce Harper, he doesn't have a batting average that's going to, like, fall apart because it's already so low. The rest of these guys, they're good hitters. I don't want to see them suffer second half. I thought the pitcher was going to make a play on that. Close.
One ball, one strike. Ball 3.
All right, 3-1 count. I am looking to crush if it's something inside. Whoa. Threw that change up. It was over the middle, but I was looking fastball. I was a little bit late on that one. I was trying to go a little bit opposite field, but I was too late with the PCI. I got underneath it. Cole Mentor's one of those guys, if you're you love hitting him or you hate hitting him. Some people can't handle the over-the-top pitching motion, and some people love it. I haven't seen McCovey either in a long time or ever.
Nope,
So that's interesting.
Counts 1-0. Ball in.
Just missed inside. Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0. Great pitch like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. If you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There it was. He doesn't mind this pitching motion.
That one is gone.
Throw the same pitch to him again. Good swing. Ooh, I thought he was going to get there. I really should warm somebody up. He's got no reason to run, but just in case. Had Carlos Rodon on my bench today, and he threw not a shutout, but he didn't give up any runs, probably in like 7 innings or so. Can he catch this? Nah, he was never gonna get there. I really should bring someone else in, but I don't think anybody's ready yet. I can't even remember if I warmed anybody up, to be honest. See if I can get 3. I should be able to. Not bad for a leadoff hitter. Let's make sure guys are warming up. These guys are ready to go. Man, going back to rank is gonna suck. Oh, I didn't realize they scored 2 runs. But yeah, after seeing all these commons and then going back to immortal pitchers, that's going to be tough. Ooh, that was hittable. Scored the run at least. Now we can just focus on hitting bombs.
1-0. 2 balls, no strike.
Jammed me. Is it enough? No. Nope. Good pitch.
He's out.
Time for a new pitcher. That's good. He's got to burn a pinch hitter if he wants to bring in a new one. Board can still hit lefties. He might keep him in, but if he has a better guy against lefties, then obviously he's going to come in. Villanueva is a good one. He's got like 90-90.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, what? Good swing. Now I know how it feels. Wasn't a terrible pitch. This guy seems like a reactionary hitter. You saw my video. If you saw my video today, that's what we talked about.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike. Ball, that's out.
This guy's solid. I'm totally deflated after 13 wins already. I've never played this many games in a row as well. I always go brain dead after like 6. Yeah, that guy missed the pitch right down the middle, but he's hitting the ones down low. That's what I usually do. Well, I don't miss the middle pitches usually, but some pitches that are a little bit off center, I do miss those pretty often. Oliver Drake, let's go to right field. Good pitch. I thought I could get underneath it, but I did not.
Count 0-2.
The luck's running out, boys. I don't know if anybody's still here. That's cool though. Ooh. Looked like it was coming in as a slider. Popped away.
1-1.
He knows I'm swinging at everything now. There's a good swing. We can still win this. Nobody's giving up. As soon as I said that I don't miss those pitches, there I was missing that pitch.
Counts 1-1.
Alright, 1-run game. We're trying to win this game, boys. Probably going to bring someone else in, yeah. But now I got to warm somebody up. He's got 5 pitches to work with. I'm just looking slider. Oh man. So close. Let's see how much luck we have left in the tank. Sinker coming. Curveball. Would have been out. Looking for a ball up in the zone. He's trying to go there. Maybe. Dang. Let's see how much luck we really have. Is he going to drop this ball? Nah. That's okay. Time to sell this Kris Bryant. I think that's going to conclude the stream. We could go for 3 more wins. I probably will right now to try to get that. What's his face? Bautista. So I can sell him. Well, let's sell these guys first. Bryant, where are you at? Are you not on the first page? There we go. Oh, this is the question now. Do I hang on to him for his price to inflate when people get some more stubs? I think that's the answer. I think I gotta hold on to him. But right now, Bautista's going for 8,200, and it's probably gonna go for less in a little bit. So I'm gonna try to sell him and buy him back. But that's going to conclude the stream. So if you are in the chat right now, sorry I'm far from the mic. If you are in the chat right now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Hopefully this weekend I'll do another event, another stream. Peace.